has changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity. It's an endless series of proxy battles fought by mercenaries and machines. War, and its consumption of life, has become a well-oiled machine. War has changed. ID-tagged soldiers carry ID-tagged weapons, use ID-tagged gear. Nanomachines inside their bodies enhance and regulate their abilities. Genetic control, information control, emotion control, battlefield control. Everything is monitored and kept under control. War has changed. The age of deterrence has become the age of control. All in the name of averting catastrophe from weapons of mass destruction. And he who controls the battlefield controls history. War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
In 2017, the world's largest corporate merger leads to the creation of Eurocorp. The company is the first to spearhead the development of a biodigital implant, the DART chip. Fueled by adrenaline, its users experience unsurpassed connectivity with the dataverse, rendering all digital devices obsolete. Nations lose their relevance in a world dominated by these massive corporations. The world population swells to 15 billion. 57% are chipped and linked to their preferred corporation. The rest are digitally locked out of sight and out of mind. Industrial espionage reaches unparalleled heights. Covert agents are mobilized to protect and serve their interests. You are one of the chosen few, an agent.
Stay alert. Any detail could make the difference.
What is this place?
Used to be a research lab. Looks like Irons modified it since.
Research for what?
Medical advancements, something like that. Doesn't matter. It's a prison now. This is it. Only way we survive this is by keeping our heads. Wait for an opportunity.
Everyone off the truck, now! Come on, get him off the truck. That's all of them. 10 coming open. C2, get him going. The rest of them, behind the red line. 10 filling up. Pass the line. 4 going down to 0. Get in the cage.
How'd you end up here?
Our air support was wiped out when Manticore hit. I was outside the blast radius, but our squad was surrounded and outgunned.
Is there a rescue force coming for us?
Downtown is contaminated. We've poured out the city entirely. I don't think anybody's coming.
10 coming open. All right, let's go, guys. Out of the pen. Out of the pen now. Move it. Here! Now! Get over here! Let's go! Start walking! Alright, send it down. We're gonna get back up. Come on, this way!
What are you? Get on your floor coming in!
Roger that. C-block, up! Alright, people through here, let's pick it up! Clear! C-block locking down! Eyes forward! Get moving! We got incoming. That's far enough. Get him on the floor. Open the chute. Open. Wires out. Clear. Hook him up. Go. I said down. Have a nice day. Got 4 in the coop.
Get away from me.
There is a world beyond yours. Beyond nations, justice, ethics. It never sleeps. It exists everywhere. And once you enter, there is no going back. You are Agent 47, the world's premier assassin. You can get to anyone, anywhere on the globe. No target is safe. To the public, Viktor Novikov is a well-known oligarch. In reality, he is one of the ringleaders in an enigmatic spy ring called Iago. To the public, Viktor Novikov is a well-known oligarch. In reality, he is one of the ringleaders in an enigmatic spy ring called Iago. They deal in secrets that unseat governments and get people killed. And they are about to compromise covert operatives in a major European country. Time is of the essence. Viktor Novikov must be eliminated.
The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. It's part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. We were so confident we set up an international task force to hunt him down and destroy him.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal? He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army.
These public statements you've been making against cloning, Is this what it's all about?
Of course.
But surely you can't oppose all the uses of cloning. The medical advances, the possible curing of...
Medicine won't do us much good if we're all the slaves of some clone army dictatorship, will it?
At least you saved the secretary.
Yes, and we found and killed one of Mr. 47's accomplices.
He wasn't alone?
No. They communicated by radio. What bothered us was the autopsy of the second assassin. He was a Class II clone.
Class 2?
Fully functioning human clones, accelerated to adulthood. But they tend to die within 18 months of maturity.
Tell me, just how widespread is human cloning?
We can't know for sure, but I'm sure we'll see thousands within a few years.
Why?
Because of your jackalope president! He wants it legalized! Imagine that. The most insidious weapon the world has ever seen, and he wants to legalize it.
But the public...
The public is an ass! Cloning is the ultimate weapon of mass destruction. It's a terrorist's wet dream.
But most Americans still support cloning, and...
Hopefully, this interview will change a few minds.
Look closely. In the shadows, there is violence. In Morocco, a banker meets his end. A general loses his line of credit. The riot burns out in the street. 2 men die, and a military coup is averted. In San Diego, an informant is killed in an accident. A microfilm goes missing, and a mafia trial is cancelled for lack of evidence. In St. Petersburg, an ex-KGB officer is assassinated. A terrorist is found dead in Sicily, and a nuclear arms deal is foiled. Read between the news feeds, follow the money, join the dots. There is a world beyond yours where economics and luxury collide with violence and power. Contract by contract, professional killers shape the world you see. From brutal amateurs to ruthless professionals to silent assassins. Masters of their craft whose work goes completely unseen. They hide in transit, they strike in secret. Their window of opportunity is critical, their execution perfect. They use the finest tools to hunt the greatest game. They are meticulous, they have resources. They are creative and untraceable. We live in a world of assassination. And once you know, there's no going back.